Hello everyone, my name is Rosalind Ononeze and welcome to my channel where we talk about real estate in Vancouver. Well, as you know, the Bank of Canada has raised interest rates and their overnight rate now is sitting at 5%, which means that you need to qualify for 2% above what the Bank of Canada has set. So you'll be qualifying at 7%. It's higher than what a lot of us are used to. Coming out of the pandemic, we have been enjoying low interest rates. It's like the bar was on the floor. And now we're here sitting at 5%. And maybe you're somebody who's wanted to invest in real estate in Vancouver because we live in an equity market. And you're wondering, how is it possible to get in? Well, it is still possible to get in. There's a lot of great opportunities, but we're going to talk about how we're able to enter the market regardless of whether it's high interest rates, low interest rates, and what the bank looks for. The first thing you always want to make sure of is that you work with a real estate professional who knows what they're doing and has a team of people that they can refer you to help you kind of get your case and your ball rolling. The important thing here is step one, get a pre-approval. Can I hear you say it? Get a pre-approval. Yes, a lot of people assume how much they will be pre-approved for by the bank or how much they can afford. We actually don't know your purchasing power until you get that pre-approval from a mortgage broker or from the bank. If you choose to work with me, I have a team of mortgage brokers and mortgage specialists who work with different banks who will try and get you the best rate that is on the market. The next thing they're going to look at is three things. They're going to look at your debt. You know, how much in debt are you? What kind of debt is it? Is it good debt? Is it bad debt? All of these things work together to help put a profile together of who you are and how risky you are to the bank or the lending institution. All of these things are important because they want to know if they give you a loan, if they give you a mortgage, you know, will you be able to pay that back? It's not a good time to try to buy a car or rack up any kind of loan. Now, having said that, there is a such thing as good debt. And good debts are things that can help you to generate more income. So an example of good debt might be a student loan. Next thing that the bank wants to look at is your income. So how much money are you making? What is your salary like? If you are a business owner, then you probably will have something called stated income. And with stated income, you know, the bank has different kinds of rules and regulations when it comes to how they look at stated income. Then the third thing is your down payment. How much cash do you have together to actually be able to afford a home? Do you have any money down at all? You know, I meet some people and they say, well, I was hoping to use my line of credit. You know, and it's not that it's impossible to use a line of credit, but of course that's going to count against you as debt. So these are all things that the bank is going to look at and consider whether they actually want to give you a mortgage and how much of a mortgage they feel safe giving you. So when we think about getting into the market, those are kind of the three main things we look at. Let's say it again. So debt, your income, and your down payment. Debt, income, down payment. Now, the other thing I tell people is that real estate in Vancouver is not like other parts of the world in that it's quite expensive to own real estate here. And there's various reasons for that, and I can't get into that in this video. I will get into that in a later video. Now, if you want to buy in Vancouver, you are a person who, you know, you're not making a ton of money as a salary. One thing that you may want to consider, and what I've been telling, you know, some of my clients is be open to the idea of co-purchasing. Be open to it. A lot of people tend to not want to go that route because they feel that, you know, it's a little bit stickier than buying a home by yourself, which is true. But if you work with a real estate professional who has a team of lawyers and, you know, mortgage brokers who have done this before, where people can come in and become tenants in common and they can purchase a home together. The most important thing to think about when you're co-purchasing with someone is having an exit strategy. That means that you're already thinking about the end from the beginning. I would not advise that you enter into a co-purchasing, venture with someone else without having thought these things through. And that's part of my job as a professional, is to help you think through what it could look like in your scenario to co-purchase. And of course, there's so many different ways that people do that. But, just to let you know that it's not impossible to own real estate in Vancouver. It's not impossible to enter into the market. One opportunity that has really helped a lot of my clients is being able to purchase pre-sale. And what that allows you to do is to put money down, and while the building is being constructed, the unit is being constructed, or your detached property is being constructed, you have the opportunity to actually save before completion. And that gives you a leg up, as opposed to buying resale, where you're expected to actually have your mortgage by completion and be ready to start your new life as a homeowner. Now, the next thing I would say is, when it comes to trying to enter the market, work with somebody who can help you craft a plan. The fact that you come to a professional and begin to, describe your scenario does not mean that you're going to be able to necessarily buy in a month's time. You might be, but you might not be. And so be open to creating a plan. The plan is going to help you. Maybe you can't buy now, but you can buy in 3 months. You can buy in 6 months. You can buy in a year. This plan is going to get you on track and help you stay focused with your finances, so that you'll be able to purchase down the line when the time is right. And lastly, remember, not now does not mean not ever. The fact that you can't afford what you want now doesn't mean that you won't be able to in the future. Again, it's about trying to create a carefully crafted plan. Thank you so much for listening to my video today. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. You can shoot me an email, rononese@gmail.com, or you can feel free to, come to my website, rosalindononese.com, or you can even give me a phone call. I'm here to serve you and to help you navigate this world of real estate. Have a great day. Bye.